We are live. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 7:45 tonight, but that's okay. We're going to make it look easy. What's up, everybody? What are you guys doing, man? Goodness, what an absolute gas riot the last couple days have been. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you. Tonight, we're starting fresh out with it. We're going right into a fishtail. We're going right into a fishtail. Let's see who was first. First, Kristen J. Mick Layton. Mick, I hope you stay for the whole episode because we're going to need you in the chat, man. You got to vouch for the things I'm about to say because Mick was there, sort of, in spirit. Shawanda, Jeff, Brandy. Who else? I saw somebody else. Rachel, hey, there she is. What's going on, you guys? What you guys been doing, man? Today was a grind. Wild Guy Rocky, he made it. Nice. Smiley Bat, hello. Yeah, so what an absolute grind, you guys. If you saw the live fishing from today, we had an overheat. I didn't even catch any more fish. I didn't care. I was upset, dude. You know what I mean? I was ready to get off the water. Not because I wanted to get off the water, because I had to get off the water. You know what I mean? There wasn't very many big fish. It was getting really hot. I had things to do. I had to take a shower. Just so we're clear, you know what I mean? I had to go to a PI meeting and stuff, you know. It's like PTA, you know your boy. I'm good like that, man. I'm good like that. I do the PTA stuff. I do everything that needs to be done. You know what I mean? I'm that dad. It's cool. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. But we caught some fish today. It was a good time. They started getting bigger. We started working a lot of different techniques. Not really. We came in inclusive, and then we went to a 1/4 ounce ball head jig on a 4-inch Z-Man Streaks jerk shad, and got some trigger strikes, and that was cool. You know, got some what do they call those, reaction strikes, where it more scares the fish into biting. We skipped up under a dock for what I thought was like a 5 or 6 pounder. Come to find out, it was just a baby alligator. That sucked. Thank God that thing didn't get it. If you're going back 2 trips ago, I hope I remember. I smoke a little bit. No, I hear you, man. You know what I'm saying? You're older. We're older. We're getting older. We don't remember as many things. I didn't remember deodorant on Saturday for that trip, just so we're clear. I remembered every piece of gear that I had. The deodorant eluded me. So guys, I got to make you guys a promise. I got to make you guys a promise right now. And it's more of a promise to myself, but if I do it in front of you guys, then I have to keep it. You know what I mean? It's not like something it's not a resolution, but here's what's going to happen. Hold on. From now on, man, okay, from now on, from this day forth, and I started it today when we did the live fishing today, we are running cams. I'm sorry. Okay, the live fishing's going to be cool, and we might get a minute to hang out during the whole adventure, but I gotta shoot YouTube videos. You understand what I'm saying? I've got to. I don't have a choice. Like, I don't know if you guys check out any of my shorts or anything like that, but like today I launched a pretty fire short. We're going to go ahead and pull it up. Give me a second. We'll work this thing. Yeah, so again, we got to start filming because this whole thing's going to play into what Mick's going to vouch for from what he could see, and the rest is going to be just me telling you guys what occurred, and you guys are going to call me a liar, and that's fine. You can call me whatever you want, but let's just check this out real quick. Let's check out my short. I made this the other day, yesterday on Instagram. I put it out on Instagram on Monday, but I went ahead and did it on the YouTube today, so you guys can check that out.
Get away from me. If I was you, I'd watch what you say to me. Snakes all in my bed, wanna lay with me. This ain't no motherfucking game, why you play with me? Don't play with me, this the only thing I love. I love, 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 love. I love, I love, 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 love. I love, I love, 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 love. I love, don't play with me, this the only thing I love. I love.
Straight crush a video. Just crush it.
love when they think I ain't cool, cause I'm sober. You used to love when we was down, we was closer. But I stopped.
So I made that for you guys today because I know some of you guys that, you know, so there's a bunch of y'all that are just into shorts and stuff like that, and that's cool. I appreciate it, but I threw together a hot little short, and I think that lick came across pretty clean on there myself. I think that sounded pretty good. Oh, thanks, Wes. Oh, you're the man, Wes. What's up? What's going on, bud? Yeah, thanks, Wes. Yeah. I'm learning. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm learning. Buddy's been trying to help me for a long time, you know, in the aspect of just giving me, I'm not very creative. I want you guys to understand that. And that's kind of what I'm going at with the whole live fishing while I'm filming a YouTube video. Because I want you guys to get the feeling of what it's like to not be creative. Like, I know you guys saw that today when we finally caught a big enough fish that I felt we should get a release cam. It was like the third or fourth fish of the day, and then you guys got to see me holding a GoPro and doing the whole, guys, what's up, we're out here, you know, and all of a sudden you notice the whole everything changes. You guys saw, if you were watching the live today, you saw before that event occurred, before the fish, dude, it's so hot. Oh my God, did I mention it's hot? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we were doing all afternoon. And then magically, poof, hey guys, what's up? Yeah, we're out on Lake Harris. We're having a good time. You know, everything's good. Everything's super fantastic. No, not really. You know what I'm saying? So, and as you guys got to see today, the majority of that footage from today, gone. It wasn't even worth it. You guys saw cameras overheating. You saw cameras shutting down. You saw loops getting cut. Now I have to go back and download and edit that stuff, and it's fine. I mean, it's just I need to create more content like that. And the reason that I'm making this promise to myself and to all you guys is because there was an event. Okay, let's do this the right way. Let's just do this the right way. I got to pull a few things up. Hold on. Yeah, oh yeah, Shawanda. Very good point. Don't forget the bird today. That came in out of nowhere like a majestic falcon. Skimmed across the water right in front of us and then took flight again. That was majestic AF. And then there was the fishing hook that got stuck in my shirt on the back of my arm, and I had the rod in the same, and I my brain, you understand? Like, you guys got to understand. I'm giving you a behind-the-scenes look at filming a YouTube video. You're going to see the emotion. You're going to see how it all changes when you do the face cam. You're going to see how you have to snap right into that energy, you know, and be... I mean, I was grinding today, dude. Grinding. Something fierce, okay? But that's not what I can show you. You understand what I mean by that? Like, in order to have movement on a video, other than my super cool Last Cast crew and all my friends that hang out, you know... Other than that, man, it's tough to crack that nut out there. So my goal is to I got to start creating something it's gonna move forward. And this Saturday was that day. So we went to a place just about 22 miles off the Gulf of Mexico, you guys. Okay, in a place called the Withlacoochee River. I know you guys can see Withlacoochee River right there. So we ended up putting in all the way down here, okay? And we rode this thing for 22 miles and ended up all the way out here, almost 10 miles from the Gulf of Mexico, you guys. Like, right here it is. Like, we go into lakes, what is that? Russo Lake? Dude, there's beasts in there. And if you keep following it, you're right here, and you're emptying out in the Gulf. There's where the Yankee Town and Cracker Town, and there's where the Withlacoochee River goes right into it, and bang, you're out in the Gulf of Mexico. So we've done now, just to give you guys an idea, there's Little Henderson. Here's Lake Henderson. Now we've pushed even further west, and we've gone all the way to the Withlacoochee River. I think we're going to stay on that trip. And I'm going to tell you why. And the thing that bothers me the most, I brought all my gear. Okay, just to give you guys an idea, I brought all my gear, all my recording gear, everything that I would possibly need to shoot the most epic YouTube video. I did not bring the drone, and I'm going to tell you why. I didn't update the drone the night before, so I thought to myself, well, you know, maybe today's not a good day for the drone. I don't know what we're going to have for signal, and I don't know what we're going to have for airspace, so let's skip the drone today. We'll make today just a let's see what this place is like, right? So that's my mindset. I'm not like, turn it up, let's go. I'm like, okay, let's be real cautious. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going down a river. We don't know what our current's going to be. We don't know what our water depths are going to be. We have no idea what we got for underwater obstructions. We've got marks all over the map as far as, you know, using the equipment, the navigation systems and stuff like that. We got all kinds of things that are telling us, do not go fast. Do not do this. Do not do that. We've got obstructions. Again, very dangerous on your first trip, okay? But I brought all the GoPros anyway, and I said, man, we're going to film an episode. And if it ends up being like a grind fest, who cares, dude? You know what I mean? Somebody will hang out. Somebody will be there, and we'll see what happens. We took off and embarked on our journey with full signal. Absolutely fantastic. I go to pull the first GoPro while we were in a little break, and it needed an update for time and date. Matter of fact, all the GoPros dropped out and needed a time and date update. Looking at the sky, I was like, nah, that ain't gonna work, man. You understand what I'm saying? That is not gonna work. We need to make this happen, and we need to make this happen like ASAP. You understand what I'm saying? We need to get everything in line. We need to get out on the water. We need to do us some fishing. So we just dropped the trolling motor. We motored about 3 minutes and just dropped the trolling motor and went right to work. I wanted to work everything. I wanted to find some kind of pattern. Well, what I did not know, unbeknownst to me, let's just say that, unbeknownst to me, you guys couldn't see crap. I ended up with 2 2-pounders early in the day. I then ventured back into an area where I had to reset the stream, and I thought everything reset correctly, and I was really, really excited to just come out here and crush it, right? I found exactly what I was looking for. I had 3 specific places marked for the course of the day that I really thought would be the places that I should focus. Now, mind you, I've pulled 2 2-pounders, 1 fish an hour for the first 2 hours. We get out to that first chosen spot. Guys, I hit 5 fish. 5 fish. 3 over 5 pounds. 1 over 7. And a 10-pounder that I thought was an alligator, and it ended up breaking me off. So that is the 4th time since I started getting serious with fishing years ago that I've ever broken off on a big bass, and I'll tell you why. I thought it was an alligator. I thought it was an alligator because when I hooked this thing, it took off full drag screaming. And I'm like, oh, dude, it's a gator. You understand what I'm saying? It's all I was thinking is, great, I hooked a freaking alligator. Well, suddenly it turns around and starts coming right back at me. Mind you, I'm in like 18 inches of water. So this thing, if it is an alligator, is not going under the boat, in between the boat, the keel of the boat and the ground, because there isn't any. So I'm preparing for this thing to like bang into me. Well, all of a sudden, this thing gets right to the side of the boat, right? And turns. And that's why I thought it was an alligator until it finished turning and I saw only its tail. This thing was 18 inches wide from back fin to belly. Wide, height-wise. Its mouth was easily large enough to take a large cantaloupe without a problem. Okay, as soon as this fish turned, because it's coming, you understand what I'm saying? It starts going out toward the front of the boat, then turns hard, comes back, and as soon as he got by the boat, instead of me like opening the bail and letting this thing travel a little bit, your boy Jay horses up on it with the net in one hand and horsed up with the other one, and clack, and Mick heard it. Boys, my heart was devastated. My heart was absolutely obliterated. Meanwhile, I got a 5-pounder and a 7-pounder in the live well. You understand what I'm saying? I told Mick, I said, dude, let's just out of this spot for a minute. Well, first I decided it was going to be time to try to catch that fish that had my other hook in its mouth so I could get both of them back and make it so super epic. The best part about this entire story is that I don't realize that not a bit of this signal is going through for video for you guys. I roll about 150 yards, 200 yards around the next bend. There's 3 guys having a safety meeting, but they got some beach. Now I'm trying to let these fish out, but the issue is the current's moving so fast that if I even go away from the trolling motor for any amount of time, Houston, we're on our way. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're going, buddy. You're going wherever we're going to push you. You're going to go into some sticks. You're probably going to hit a big stick that's pointed up and snags a hole in your boat. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm really concerned with at this point. So I'm like, oh my God. Hey, what's up, Scott? I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. You understand what I'm saying? So these guys are on the beach having a safety meeting. So I says, hey guys, quick question, is there like anything obstruction wise to your sandy beach right there? And guy says, no, man. He said, all the sticks, all the trees are on this side and this side. He said, you all right? I said, well, I got these fish I want to let out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to try to let them out while this whole thing's in current. I want to be able to like hold them and show them to you guys and, you know, the people on the live and stuff and you guys. Oh yeah, no problem, man. So I reach in there and pull this 5-pounder out, right? And Buddy's like, oh my God, man, you know, that's crazy, dude. What a big fish. I was like, yeah, this place is absolutely epic. I said, I thought the same thing. Then I pulled out like a 7 and maybe a 7.5. All right. And I had that in my other hand and I was like, but this one, and they were like, oh my God, dude, that's amazing. That's crazy. I'm like, yeah, I know. And I lost a 10-pounder and I've been throwing them back at this big. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm just so flustered at this point with everything that's going on. Dude, I drop those fish and start down about 150 yards from where those guys are, and it keeps telling me I need to reset the stream. I need to reset the stream. I need to reset the stream. Try again, try again, try again, try again. Now, I'm fishing at the same time this is occurring, and I get to spot number 2. Boys, I hit 3 more fish over 5 pounds and then hit 2 more fish at 7 within the first 8 casts. Now, I am losing my mind at this point because the phone keeps telling me I have to hit try again to start the stream.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Bessie smashing it with a $10 for the one who got away.
But I'm telling you right now, this is why. Okay, just keep listening. Over the course of the next 45 minutes of fishing, where I have just given up on the live stream altogether, my final stats on this fishing trip was 18 fish, 1 dink that I knew I should have just shook off, but it was at the very last fish of the day. I went 15 fish over 5 pounds. This is what I actually pulled in the boat. 15 fish over 5 pounds, 7 fish total over 7 pounds, 2 fish over 8 pounds, and 1 10 plus. I'm going to tell you right now, 10 plus that got away. And I know what you're thinking, dude, those are crazy numbers. Let me just tell you that before I went out here, I researched this area, and the FWC's got a phone number in case you catch one over 10. Because they've had a 12.41 reported in the last 2 years. So to think that there's not fish going between the 2 lakes in this river, because this river runs between several lakes. It's, feeder. It feeds into certain lakes. Dude, there are monsters on that lake. And the best part about this story is that you guys are not going to see any of it. Any of it. There was nothing recorded. If you go back and watch that live, it is so pixelated. It is less than 144p. It's like an 18p. It's just giant blocks of blurdom all over. So back to the story. How do I know that the live stream ended? Well, the phone rings, and I'm like, wow, that's weird. The phone can't ring in a live stream. So I answer it, and it's Outlaw. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, man. I'm out here fishing. He's like, oh, yeah, I thought you were live streaming. I was like, yeah, no, I thought I was too. He's like, yeah, buddy, we're not seeing any of this. Like, we're not seeing... meanwhile, I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to Mick. I'm moving the camera. I'm doing releases. I have no idea that stream has ended. I thought my phone just went into black because I have it set, in such a low contrast, so it saves battery. That's why I can't read the chat most of the time, is because my contrast. I just thought because it was so bright outside, I just thought it was, blacked out. It was just, that's how I have my phone set. No, it'd been off. That live stream ended hours ago, and I'm out there crushing it. I'm crushing it to the point where I would have had the most epic fishing video, because it was just constant bigs, dude. Every fish had to come out of a net. Now here's my proof, and this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about, because I know right now in the chat I'm looking down there and it's whatever, man, fishtails. You guys ever like scroll through Instagram and stuff like that and you see pictures of people taking bass thumb pictures, talking about, oh man, look at my thumb, you know what I'm saying, look, there's a little mark there, can you see the little mark right there on my thumb? That's bass thumb. That's from reaching in there and pulling my lure out of bass's mouth, and that's the teeth. Okay, yeah, that's cool and all. You know what bass thumb usually means? Dinks. You want to know how you killed it over the course of a day? I'll show you. You get bass hand. Boys, I have got meat. Look at this. There is chunks of flesh and razor sharp. I can't show you. I can't get close. There it is. You see that right there? You see that patch of nasty right there on my hand that stretches from here to here? Yeah, and all the way this way and that way? Yeah, that's bass hand. That's what occurs when you've got your hand in so many gullets. You understand what I'm like? Dude, you got to hold them fish with the meat of your hand. Because ain't no thumb trick gonna hold them ponies. You feel me, player? These are massive fish, dude. Absolutely gigantic. To the point where I've ripped my hand up. I've ripped my hand up holding these massive fish. So that. You understand what I'm saying? Next time somebody posts a picture of the little bass thumb, I got one of those too. That's from them 2 dinks that I pulled, the 2-pounder and the 1 dink that I pulled out. Those 3 fish were on that finger. The rest had to be held with a massive grip. You understand what? Not a game. No. They had to be held with extreme violence, because these things are river fish. They are super powerful. Mick heard it. I mean, the worst part about that video the other day is the audio is still there. So you're just hearing ping, 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 ring, ping, 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 ring, just drag, just running, dude, running. And the worst part about the whole day is that the pattern ended up being 8 inches of water. Let that sink in for a second. Let that sink in for a second. 8 inches of water. Scott, you get it on your arm. Okay, because that's how big these things are. You understand what I'm saying? You are not going to get in there with a thumb. And Mick, right there, guys, it's in the chat. Mick, it did scream. It was screaming all day. It was screaming all day. I caught those 2 5-pounders back to back. And then the 7-pounder, and Mick was there for all that. And then the very next cast, that was within 5 casts. This whole moment occurred within 5 casts. The very next cast was that 10 that broke me off. And I even looked at Mick, because Mick was the only one there. You can't see my face in the video because it's so pixelated. But I was like, buddy, yeah, remind me to tie. You understand? I don't like retying, don't get me wrong, but remind me if that happens again, if I come out and crush 2 5s and a 7 real quick like this, remind me to retie. Dude, I saw one boat all day fishing. I saw 2 jet skis who were not only super cool, but slowed down to almost a crawl to get near me. And it wasn't that they were trying to get near me, it's that there was so many trees laying down that at one point he did have to kind of come around me, and I waved him on. You understand what I told him, come on, man, you're good. I get it. You know what I mean? You're trying to do your best, but you're sinking. And there's some good sized alligators out there, dude. We didn't get a chance to, like I said, again, we didn't get a chance to show you guys the military fort because I thought I was showing you the military fort. I'm all moving the camera. I'm like, yeah, you guys look at this. Oh, look, because all I see is what's on my screen. And if my screen looks clear, I think that y'all see it clearly. You understand what I mean by that? Like, I think that you guys can see what I'm seeing on the screen. No, there is no signal out there. I am out in no man's land, okay? So what I'm going to tell you guys is that the next trip out there, I'm just going to be honest, if I do go out there again now that we did our test, it's going to be a record. For sure. My next trip, which will be not this coming up Saturday, but the following Saturday, will be out there, and it's going to be a record video. It's not going to be a live. I'm not putting myself through that. I'm not going to have to deal with the phone being on and off and all that stuff. I'm going to actually go through and do me a live or do me a pre-record and cut that up. Because I'm going to tell you right now, man, that what I did the other day, I told Lonnie, I said, bud, you're not going to believe this, and nobody's going to believe this. Nobody. You understand what I'm saying? But this is what's occurring. Dude, this is what's occurring. And I thought I've been live the whole time. I have been moving the camera. I've been talking to Mick. You understand? Because at one point, only Mick was in there. And Mick, shout out to Mick Layton, because I will tell you this right now, buddy. Dude, you're a trooper. When I watched the playback on that and realized that you were looking at complete Delta Sierra for picture quality, I felt, brother, amazing. We had all those people come in right there at the end. When I got ready to kill it, there was 18, 19 people rolled in real quick. Yeah, no, there was nothing for them to see. There was nothing for them to see, and every one of them just left because all you can hear is my gargled narration of what was going on because it got so bad at one point with signal strength that even the audio wasn't coming through. I mean, it was that kind of bad, and I'm like stressing out about this because the whole time I'm thinking, oh, this is going to make for a recap video that's going to be epic. And Buddy tells me, how much of it did you record? I said, none. He goes, yeah, that's where you're screwed up. He's like, and that happens every time you decide not to film because now you don't even have recap video. You don't even have a pre-made video. You don't have any drone video for B-roll. You don't have anything at all except a story. Scott, I don't really mind the camera. You understand what I'm saying? What I mind is all the technical stuff that goes into the camera work and stuff like that. You know, as far as overheats, y'all saw that today. Y'all watched me put together a couple of fish today. That's all scrap. Like I said, that'll just go into a file of fish catches. I'll cut those down to a little 1 minute or however long the fish fight was, and that'll get thrown into a video later on down the road of like how many fish did you catch this day? You know what I mean? Like it's gone. I'll probably scrap it. More than likely, I'll scrap it. I got half a headwaters trip from my buddy Steve. Overheats. Rain, overheats, rain, overheats, rain. We caught all kinds of fish. Half the day, scrap it. You know what I'm saying? Now we have to redo that trip again. And this is what it turns into. So the live's awesome and I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. Please forgive me if I'm not as engaging. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do both. Because I do need to start wearing the head cam and I'm going to look kind of silly out there. And there's going to be moments when I'm talking to myself and stuff. And that's cool. You know what I mean? You guys will see it, but you'll laugh and be like, dude is not kidding, man. He's got to like act and stuff. Like he's got to pretend he's having the best day ever and he's really out here just grinding. Because then on that, when you watch those videos, when I do start doing, you know, incorporating the video recording and the live stream at the same time, and then you go back and watch the edit, having seen it live, it'll totally a new respect for it. Do you understand what I mean? For totally a new respect. Like it'll blow your mind. You'd be like, dude, that looks awesome. How did you get that from what I was watching? You know what I mean? Like I watched that whole thing and now like look at it and it's totally cool looking. You know, everything's different. Like it's not different. It happened exactly the same way that I saw it, and I totally remember that occurring. But check out the way you like changed it from different camera angles, and I didn't realize that occurred, and holy cow, that was super cool. You know, yeah. So I want to do both. I'm going to do both. I'm deciding I am flooding you. What's up, Tracy? I'm deciding I am flooding you guys with content. You understand what I'm saying? Like we're going to start getting back on this thing and grinding the old school grind. You know what I mean? With the trailers and the grinding and the shorts and just trying to blow everything out. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. I really do. And it's epic. And like I said, there'll be parts of the live stream where I'm going to engage with you guys. You know what I mean? We're going to catch a fish. We're going to do all that. You saw it today. For those of you guys that watched it today, I do my little thing for the camera and walk straight back to you guys and showed you guys releasing the fish, because only bigs get the, you know, at 4 pounds and up is the only thing that's going to end up getting a camera release. And that's just something I had to start doing. You know what I mean? There's no way. Only do live stream on Tuesdays when you're close to home and has signal. Record all the times. Jeff, I'm recording both. You understand what I'm saying? I'm recording both, Jeff. Look, if we're on the boat, we're recording. Multiple backups, redundancies, 5 cameras, live streaming. You know, everything's coming back. We're gonna put it all on. Y'all are gonna have to hear the annoying GoPro beeps, beep 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 beep. Oh God, beep beep beep. You know, and you're gonna be like, oh, what the hell is that? Oh, we saved that. Oh, okay, no. And then I can ask you guys, hey, did I push record? You know, and you guys will notice that too, because there'll be fish catches that'll just be on the live stream, right? And I won't be able to. I'll have no other cameras because I didn't click record again because I was doing other things. You know, and you guys will catch that. And then there we go. We got redundancy. So now I can clip that out of the live record and then stick that in the, the final edit style video. See, this is what I'm going for, man. Multiple redundancies. It's important, man. It's really important. I like the ones that didn't want to leave the boat today. Oh, I know, right? You saw that? That one, dude, that one did not. The one jumped back and tried to jump back into the boat. And then the second one, he came out of the net and the hook fell out. And he was just like, no, I'm staying. I went to pick him up and he wouldn't open his mouth. He's like, no, I'm staying. He just started flipping around. I'm like, dude, just get out. Let's go. You know, get out of the boat, dude. What's wrong with you guys? Yeah, the beeps. You'll see. Oh, no. Don't worry, Brandy. Don't worry. If we get signal out on a fire lake, dude, the beeps are going to drive you absolutely nuts. The same way they drive me nuts. And then there's the overheat beep. You guys got to hear that one today. And then when it goes into cool down mode and it's ready to be used again, it beeps again to let you know. And then you can turn it back on. It's just going to be beeps. It's just going to be beeps. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to deal with the beeps. We had beeps when we drove under Spider Bridge today. I had some B-roll. I guarantee it. Yeah, no, Scott, no. And that's how it works, Scott. That's the worst part about it. These things always happen when you're by yourself. And that's why I was like, I'm going to start doing live fishing. It's going to be awesome. And then reality kicked in. Because what happens when you don't do like a pre-fish there and then you end up with the damn no signal and you don't even know it and you don't even have the other cameras running? That's what I want to avoid. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to have some redundancy. I'm going to have 15 different angles if that's what it requires. Because judging by the way the cameras are going down, good God, man. You know what I'm saying? The heat right now is just, whoa, it's just killing these cameras, dude. It's killing them. It's just direct sunlight all day. There's nothing I can do. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is getting some more umbrellas. I think, matter of fact, I think I'll order those tonight. I think that's on my list of things to get because I need those more umbrellas for those more cameras. So I'm probably going to end up getting a new camera towards the end of the year as well. Maybe I'll get one for Christmas. I'll ask Santa, but I don't know if I've been as good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, but I'll ask him, We'll ask Santa and see. If someone was with me, fish would have been done caught. You'd have caught it, huh? Oh, that's the worst, Scott. Yeah, cameraman. That's all you need, bud. That's all you need. Yeah, Brandy with the umbrella. Ella's A. Yeah, dude. Scott, I wish I could have a cameraman. I really don't want anybody else on the boat with me. I got you guys. You know what I'm saying? I got you guys on the boat with me, and that's cool and all. I got this thing here. Look, dude, I'll show you. I could go straight ham, and this winter I might. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know. I'll show you something real cool. Hold on. So guys, this right here, hold on, let me do this. This is a DJI Ronin. This is a DJI Ronin SC. This is a gimbal, a fully automated AI gimbal. And I hook this up to the camera that you guys are watching me on right now. And then I use what's called active track. And then I can just set this thing up on the boat. And no matter where I go on the boat, this head will turn and focus the camera on me the whole time. So it'll be just like having a cameraman. You understand what I'm saying? It'll follow me around. As I walk around the boat, it'll turn. It'll do everything it's got to do. The only thing I got to do is get a tripod because this is pretty heavy. You know what I'm saying? And then you put the camera on it, and it's like 6 pounds. So I've got a 3/8 and a 1/4 inch here. I've put it on my tripod that I have, but that tripod's only aluminum. I'm not comfortable with it. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at a company that I haven't been working with them. They want me to work with them for camera equipment. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They give me some discounts now. I appreciate it. Shout out to you, Lanzy, for hooking your boy up every once in a while with like 50 and 80% off. That's really, really cool. What I need is that $400 tripod, the carbon fiber one with the lock mounts and stuff. Yeah, I need that one to go down to like $100. If in case you're listening, that's my Christmas list for you, Lanzy. You know what I mean? Because that thing supports like 400 pounds. And I know it sounds like overkill, but I think if I can attach that thing to the boat on the back and then attach this to that and then run the big camera, the big DSLR camera, and then run, because I can live stream out of the ZV-1. I know. Pretty cool, huh? And then you can come out of that with the umbrella on it and constant power and be sitting on the back of the boat and this thing following me around. Yeah, it'll do everything but zoom, but I've got a remote control that I can zoom with that's built right in. So I can do all that. You know what I mean? I can do all that stuff. I can zoom. It'll follow me around. I can zoom in, zoom out without even touching anything. It'll look like I got a cameraman. Yeah, no, thanks, guys. I got a lot of cool camera equipment, man. Like, I've done a lot of really neat stuff, dude. I shoot, like, really cool Christmas videos and stuff for around the house, dude. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of those. Have I ever showed you guys a Christmas video around the house? We'll do that real quick, and then we'll call it a night. Have you guys ever honestly seen any of the Christmas videos I've done? Probably not. But I'll go ahead and show you one. Like, it's cool. Give me a second and I'll pull it up. Let me see what you guys are doing. Because, like, I'm the crazy dad. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm the dad that, just trust me. Just trust me. There ain't many dads out there like me. So we're going to go here. We're going to go here. Give me a second, you guys. I'm pulling this up. Let me hit some music here real quick. Give me a second. Hold on, I'm just getting to a point. All right, here we go. All right, so this is what Christmas, like, I get a little crazy. And this is like, I do these Christmas videos and stuff. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. All right, cut that. All right, here we go. And there it is. And this button. Okay, hold on. Is this thing just shut off? Hold on. Oh my God. If it's not one thing, it's another. I swear to you all. And now this thing's dead. Give me a second. Dogs are barking. Just chaos, disorder. All right, let me load this thing up again. All right, so this is the kind of dad I am. Like, I make movies and stuff like that. Dismiss. So this is a home movie of Christmas morning.
Hello everybody, good morning. It's Christmas Eve and we're gonna open the presents if they're there. Merry Christmas 2021.
As you guys can see, there's like GoPros already pre-positioned all over the house. And then everything cuts like, here, I'll show you. Everything cuts in from like multiple angles. It's really neat, dude. It's really a lot of fun. Here, I'll show you. Let me get to a good part here. Oh yeah, the family all came over and stuff. Here you go. This is the chaos that's created. Watch this.
You can ride a dinosaur.
All right, grab it and come with me.
Look it. All right, what do we got? Oh my gosh, that is wonderful. No! Next year's Halloween right there, Brandon. Amazing thing I've ever seen.
Oh, it's coming after Nana.
Whoever's taking pictures, please send them to Uncle Mike. Because I gotta show my family.
Careful, watch your tail.
See next.
And that's cute.
There's the Christmas village. Back to the room. Hi. So yeah, that's dude, I go all out. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know how many dads there are in the chat, but like when you talk about home movies, dude, I make some fire home movies. You understand what I'm saying? Like I make some fire home movies. Where's the Red Rider? Can't show that part, Jeff. Yeah, no, it's really cool, man. Okay, so the tree, all right, well, you know what? Let me show you that here, because you guys are going to love that. No, I won't show that tonight. We'll make that another night. As it gets close to Christmas, maybe we'll watch one of the Christmas movies one night all together, and we'll just roar, because it's really funny. There's like a lot of funny stuff that happens during our Christmases, and I've got multiple cameras set up all around the house that are just constantly recording. And then I'm always walking. You guys seen that gimbal work, right? That was pretty neat, right? Like, that's some cool stuff, dude. dude. That was all using that Ronin on the gimbal with the big camera and panning and using all the joysticks and the stability sensors and stuff like that, dude. Like, absolutely sick. You understand what I'm saying? That is a lot of cool stuff. And then every year when we have Christmas, I shoot an entire video, and it ends up being anywhere between 30 and 50 minutes, just depending, because it's over a course of days. So you got to watch us do the Christmas tree, and it's all time-lapsed from, like, multiple angles and stuff. And then you get to watch the clock, you know, just literally spinning, and the time-lapse slows, so you understand that the Christmas tree setup day was like 14 hours. But we condensed it down into like 3.5 minutes of us running around like crazy people. You know what I mean? So it's kind of funny, dude. I enjoy it. I enjoy making the home movies. I think they're pretty cool. I think my family enjoys it. And then for those that aren't with us at the house, man, they can watch our Christmas. You know what I mean? So it's not as much, it's not weird. You know, and like I said, I keep that stuff on the private, and I only send it to family members. So there's like a whole nother section of my YouTube content creation that I just never allowed to go public. It's all private, but I send my family links. You know what I mean? So they get a chance to see what Christmas was like. I think it's kind of cool. Call me a nerd, man. You know, whatever. Memories being made. That's how it works, guys. That's how it works. Well, listen, guys, I appreciate everybody hanging out. I hope y'all had a really good time tonight. I'm glad you got a chance to hear my fish story. Appreciate Big Bass, 10-pound bass, smashing it on that. Appreciate that. And look for next Tuesday. We're gonna do another live fishing, I'm sure. We got to figure out a place. We might. We got to do some scouting. You know what I'm saying? We got to know what's going on. We're not going far because it is a Tuesday. We might have to do the backyard somewhere on the lake because it is a Tuesday. But you missed the house decorating? Oh, yeah? Yeah, no. I got like 6,000 Christmas lights that go outside. It's absolutely crazy. We don't even want to talk about it. That's coming into the Christmas special. But listen, guys, I appreciate everybody hanging out, man. Until next week, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. We'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.